Got me?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's the COVID comedy 5-minute stand-up routine in the parking lot of the fast food restaurant. Here we go. All right, so in the previous video of mine where I'm in the car, I explained how life, once I try to better things, it hits me back again with not only one thing, two things. So my window wouldn't go up in my car. I brought it to the mechanic yesterday morning. He puts the window up. It's an electrical console in the middle of my car, which I have to replace. That'll be the third time I replace it. Okay. In the meantime, yesterday, I had a massive pain going along here from what I believe there was a chipped tooth that was radiating over here. Could be I need a root canal. Anyways, I took an anti-inflammatory, and then I had Oragel back in my house. I kept putting Oragel along my gums, and finally the pain subsided. And today I also took another anti-inflammatory, so far so good. I think I can hold off to Tuesday without going nuts. So I described this just a few minutes ago to a fellow here in the next car. The fellow filming this, Lawrence, was nice enough to get me a muffin and a coffee. So I explained to the other fellow that I'm usually, and this is going on with different things. This is going on with the jobs I've had in the past. Goes on with friends of mine who got involved with me that I didn't choose wisely in business, and my ex, of course. So here's what I think I'm getting. The muffin, the whole thing. You see that? This is the muffin. This is what I'm actually getting. That. Even though they're promising me this, they're saying, well, here's another person we can take advantage of. He's not so smart, you know. We're going to pretend we're giving him this. We're going to promise him a great salary after commission if he stays with us for a few months. Or we're going to have partners in a previous radio show, and we're going to keep this radio show going until we get to the bigger station. That was years ago. So we're going to promise him this, my ex. We're going to promise him this. This is what we're promising, but we're actually only going to give him this. That's all he's going to get from us, because we're going to convince him that he's getting this. We're just going to give him this, and then we'll just... So this is what I get. So they have a real chump. They have a real chump when they find out. They say, we can take advantage of this guy, we can outsmart him. You know, he's a real, like a John or somebody would say he's a Mark. You know, he's a Mark, he's a good guy we could take advantage of, we could fool. So that's what, now they say in life, a good offense is a good defense. So now I'm very defensive about who I see, who I get involved with, trying to be less needy in terms of asking people for friendship or believing people what they say they'll do for me or what I'll do for them, or they handshake with me. They'll actually write me a contract, you know, this and that. I've gone through my trials. I don't need to go through any more BS in my life. So I'm laying low. Right now I'm laying low. The latest one, of course, was the radio thing that went on for 8 years so far. They decided a year ago it isn't happening. But as a chump, when I was promised a position on a radio station, I did not realize how ridiculous for me to assume after the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth year, and the station still is not happening. Okay? In Montreal. So, this is me I'm going to revise. I got to do a lot of emotional work, like up my emotional IQ, be less trusting of everybody, be very selective in people I meet in the future. It's not a comedy show. This is not comedy I'm doing now. This is more realistic stuff. So at my ripe old age, which I'm not going to divulge, my ripe old age, I've learned the lessons of life at a late age. So, wish me luck, everybody. I hope you know and can advise me, those that I ask for advice, on how to proceed in certain situations. I'm on my own. I hope good days are ahead of myself. Be well, everybody. Keep on trucking.
Okay. I didn't know I should have turned a bit.